This is the day the United States surpasses the Soviet Union in space for the first time. The mighty Saturn, 16 stories high, is the heaviest spacecraft ever to be poised on a launching pad. The weight of rocket and payload is 562 tons, and the spacecraft itself will mean 20,000 pounds in orbit, 6,000 pounds heavier than the biggest Soviet payload. After a 2-day delay from original launch time, a new countdown has begun. The Saturn is the rocket that has been designed for a manned trip to the moon. Today's flight is to prove its capability of carrying aloft the Apollo moon capsule. Roaring engines push the Saturn skyward with a thrust of 1.5 million pounds. And riding with it to a new high is the prestige of Uncle Sam in the race for the moon. Almost 6 years to the day after the nation's first feeble probe into space, U.S. scientists launch a space vehicle 670 times as heavy. By television and telephone, the president keeps in constant touch with the blockhouse at Cape Kennedy, and he was the first to extend the nation's congratulations. The most critical moment of the shoot comes at the end of 2.5 minutes. The first stage engine shut down, and 6 engines on the upper stage ignite. For the first time, scientists are able to prove conclusively that liquid hydrogen can be used successfully. Hydrogen provides 1/3 more efficiency than conventional fuels. No sooner did the Saturn go into orbit than the men at Cape Kennedy turned to their next task. Within 3 months, a dummy Apollo moon capsule will be launched by the same booster. The first wheat to be shipped to Russia under the $250 million deal negotiated last fall is loaded in Norfolk, Virginia. Russia has contracted to buy 148 million bushels, and her satellites additional millions of bushels. At present, the federal government owns some billion bushels of wheat, and this sale will not only improve balance of payments, officials say, but reduce storage costs. Capitalist wheat for communist dinner tables. A surer sign of spring than the first robin. Here are the hat fashions that will star in the Easter style parade. Every one a little daring, but all with the same net result. Beautiful. This will bring back the picture hat, black straw and white silk. There's something to tickle everyone's fancy. A tulip cloche with feathery petals. This is the Bellini, one of the neatest tricks of the season. Designed for travel, it's a brimmed plaid that, presto changeo, becomes a head-hugging humdinger. These designers are brim full of ideas. And how will your garden grow this spring? They call it a roll-away beret, delicate embroidered flower chiffon. Daisies? Do tell. After due reflection, we've come to the conclusion that it's going to be a beautiful Easter.